Good evening, everybody, and happy Friday! Welcome to the show where we talk all things Adulthings! Grabe! Episode 7 na ng Adulthings. Kamusta kayo? How have you been? Hi, Ali. Hi, Althea, good evening to you. Ferry. Hello, Kuya Jesse and Kuya Christian. Ooh. Just a little promotion for our guests for today. Angela, hi. Happy Friday, Janina. Thank you so much. Raven says hi. Austria says, happy birthday, Maya. Oh, thank you so much, Ren Rafael, for that. Miss Comuniverse. Is it Maya's birthday today? Happy birthday, Maya! That's so nice. How old are you now, Maya? How old are you? Nax. Oo nga eh. 15! Happy 15th birthday, Maya! That's so great. Thank you for spending it here on Adulthings with the Plus Network and me. I am currently in finals. This is my last week of my first year of college. Can you believe? Uy, wow, may pa-happy birthday pa si Rafael sa'yo, Maya, oh. So I'm gonna finish college like on Monday. Isn't that insane? I'm gonna officially be a sophomore. I don't know how. Kamusta naman mga requirements nyo? Mga finals nyo? Kamusta? Buhay pa ba kayo? Modules? Assessments? We're done! Wow, good job! Congratulations, Austria. Tapos na kayo. Break na namin sis, sabi ni Ali. Sana all, buti pa kayo naka-break na. Okay lang. Malapit na ako. Tapos, pwede na tayo hindi ko alam kung anong pwede natin gawin kasi nasa pandemya pa rin tayo. So, pwede tayo mag-social media all together! Yay! Okay, well, ayoko nang papatagalin pa. Hindi ko na papatagalin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good after Friday, everybody. I'm very excited to introduce our guests who are good friends of mine. Debatable. We'll think about it. We'll decide later. We'll pray about it. I'm just kidding. I'm very excited to introduce singers, songwriters, actors, musicians, directors, producers, ano pa ba? Social media influencers, brothers in Christ. Let's go. Let's welcome to the community, Jesse and Christian Perkins.
What's up, everybody? Hello.
Hello! Kamusta kayo? How are you?
Okay naman. Actually, you know what's funny? I think one of the last times parang we had an interview with you, we were the ones asking you questions and you were the guest for the show, and now the tables have turned. So I'm nervous because, you know.
You should be.
You have the power now. No. I'm just kidding. We're just so happy to be here. This is actually our first time to ever do something on Kumu. So, ibig sabihin,
hello, Kumu.
Yeah, what's up, Kumu? Ibig sabihin, you guys are that special to us at Plus Network, and also you, Janina. So, we're happy to be here. Can't wait to get this going.
Yay! Well, we're so excited that you guys are here. Maya says, miss you guys. Wow, miss kayo. Really missing the Kaibigan series. Yes, they are working on it. I am just chilling here. They are working on it. Last event ko sa Perkins pa. Oh, that's so cool. So the last fun event you went to was with the Perkins Twins. Anyway, so today we are going to talk about siblinghood, which, you know, I don't know why they chose you guys to talk about siblinghood. I really don't. I don't understand.
We'll see what now.
Well, can you enlighten our viewers kung bakit kayo yung chosen guests for singlehood? Siblinghood pala, sorry.
Yeah.
Yung single sila. Siblinghood, yeah.
Singlehood. Well, for sure. Well, as our names show, we are Jesse and Christian Perkins because we are in fact siblings, and even more so, we are twins. Kambal kami. Di lang halata, pero we are kambal. We're twins, and I think that's why we were selected to be part of this, so that we can talk about.
It might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, siblinghood.
Maybe.
And singlehood, if you want.
If you want, we can talk about both. Also, I don't know if all of our viewers knew that these people were twins. But I think I've never really asked you guys, like, did you do the whole twin thing growing up? The matching clothes, like color coordinated thing? Was that your childhood? No.
Actually, yeah, we did. when we were younger, because my mom would always make us wear the same stuff. But when we had the ability to choose our own clothes, we never wore the same outfit again, unless.
Why?
I feel like as fraternal twins, because we're not identical twins. I don't know. It's a little different if we don't look exactly the same, but then we're wearing the same. Oh yeah, wow.
There you go.
Yeah, but then we're wearing. It was cute when we
Oh,
were young.
cute. Yeah.
When we
That
were
was
young,
last year.
for sure. Yeah, that was about it. Oh my goodness, you're bringing them
Oh,
all
jeez.
out.
What is? Wait. Can we like stay on that photo?
No, but
What
I
is
don't
the
know.
hairstyle?
My
Oh,
mom
there
and dad-
it is. Fantastic. Guys, screenshot nyo na. This is the time. Post nyo na sa Twitter.
Oh my
Wonderful.
God,
Thank you.
God.
Thank you so much, Plus Network, for this.
You guys are good. You guys are good. But yeah, no, it was. We always kind of wear like similar. Well, not today. We're
That's
not wearing
true.
anything similar today. But usually we try to, if we have shows or something, it's always something that's kind of the same theme.
That's true. But though, like my brother said, if we wore the same things and we were identical, but I'm going to be a little more
Appropriate.
appropriate.
It's like, oh, they're twins, but then
Yeah.
like,
but
if
if
you
we
look-
look kind of different, it's like, huh? What's going on?
yeah, you look at our faces, and then people will be like, why are you guys wearing the same clothes? That's so weird. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think when I don't think about it, oh, nga, you guys don't always wear the same thing. But I have a question. Besides your clothes, are there is there do you have similarities or differences with each other's as in your brother siblinghood relationship?
Similarities.
Similarities? No,
No
similarities at all.
Nothing.
Okay.
No.
I'll take it.
We're probably more alike
Yeah,
than
different.
different. Our parents, when they were really young, ever since nung bata pa kami, sabi nila, hey, you guys are siblings, let alone twins. So dapat you guys always kind of work together. You should not be like any, because there are some twins and some siblings who really despise each other. And my parents were like, ever since they were like, hey, you guys are family, you guys are twins, so you should really like work together always. And that's what we've been doing our whole lives, to be honest. Like everything we do is medyo like complementary. So for instance, my brother mahilig siya sa mga graphic design or stuff on the computer, and then I would sometimes give direction on what to do, and then we'd kind of go back and forth. And in music, of course, we songwrite together. So yeah, I think, I don't know, I feel like if you have children, I don't have children, but you always got to make sure you tell your kids to be close with one another, because family's the best. So you got to make sure you utilize it.
I mean, Shepard, we're different, like personalities, different traits and stuff. But it's interesting because I don't think there's anything that we both do or both like, or that we don't like. Like everything we like, the other one likes. Like we all have the same like hobbies, all this stuff. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's great. So you've never despised each other?
Well, that wasn't the question.
That wasn't the question.
No, because you mentioned, kayo yung nag-mention na may mga twins that they despise each other, they don't like each other. So that has never happened with you guys?
Well,
No.
I don't despise him, but I have. We've definitely got into arguments. I think
We stay away from the despising because we're always together, so we better force ourselves to like each other.
That's fair. You force each other. You force yourself to like each other.
No, yeah. I mean, we always, of course, there are times we disagree and we get on each other's nerves over the silliest things. But at the end of the day, we can't let the sun go down on our anger, saith the Lord, right? So we have to make sure like we squash any beef, and which happens for the most part within like 10 minutes. Nothing usually more than 10 minutes before one of us says, "Hey, my bad, bro," or something like that.
10 minutes?
I think
And
that's
we usually time it about
I put the timer
and a
on.
half, 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, actually 10 minutes ago we had some beef, but we had to squash it before this. So yeah,
Yeah,
we're
because
good.
the sun is down na. Wala na. Yun pala. I want to ask our audience, how long does it take you before you apologize or accept forgiveness from your siblings? Because I'm so curious. How long did it take me? Siguro, I think, yeah, in the same day, I think I go with the same principles that you guys as you guys do, that I don't let the sun set on my anger. When I was a kid, though, I would be angry and then sleep and then wake up and then everything would be normal again. I don't know, kasi parang naging reset button na yung sleeping time. And so here the viewers say 1 to 3 days, business days. 1 to 3 business days ba to? Pero tampo lang naman, walang apology, ox na kaagad. Oh, that's an interesting insight, because a lot of my friends also, because my family and I were very confrontational. We're like, hey, I didn't really like when you said that. That hurt my feelings. And then the other one will apologize. Do you guys have those conversations with one another? Or is it like ox na agad?
I think
I feel like it only comes out when we have the argument. Like 10 days later, like we'll bring it up, like something that happened that we didn't like. Then that's when we'll bring it up. But yeah, I don't know. I guess.
And for the most part, like the reason why we're like, by God's grace, the reason why it usually is resolved within like 10 minutes is because we usually know like what we did wrong. Like God, but it's always the pride in us that says, kahit I know I'm wrong, kahit I know I shouldn't have like had an outburst or whatever, like I don't want to apologize because it's still and then while they're showing these sentimental photos of close twins. But yeah, so that's why like we never rarely does it have to, like my brother said, like days later where we, hey, I didn't like what you did that day, because on the day usually we're like, we know. Just like, we know.
Yeah, I think that's interesting that you mentioned pride, because I actually think that a big part of conflict resolution with any relationship you have is lowering down your pride and allowing to, I think what you mentioned, the awareness of self, that, okay, what I did technically wasn't the best thing. But not only stopping at lowering down your pride, but actually doing something about it, no? That's why we love them po, sabi ni Ferry. Wow. So it's K Without Kai sent Carlito Clap. Thank you. I hope that you are agreeing with this discussion. Kung may mga tanong kayo that you want to ask the Perkins twins about, I don't know, whatever it may be, I'm here to grill them. So we can do that all together. No, actually, speaking of grilling, I'm curious. Like, can you give an example? One that you can whisper to each other first what you're allowed to say. But can you give an example of one miscommunication or one time that you might have clashed? Because I'm so curious. How does that even look like?
Okay.
We didn't whisper anything right there.
I promised you guys. I promised to you guys before we aired that I'd spill the beans today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spill the beans.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, this kind of happened recently. That's why it's fresh in my memory. Super silly. So I'm gonna just preface that. So para yung mga viewers, they'll be like, "Oh, that's so silly." I know it's silly. Like a few weeks ago, I think Christian was like, he was doing something because my brother's busy with a million things. He's doing so much stuff. He's like, "Hey, bro, can you post this picture on our Perkins Twins social media stuff?"
Plug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm plugging.
Plug, shameless plug, guys. Perkins Twins.
Yep. And then I'm like, sure, yeah, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'll do it. Easy. Just got to post a picture, right? What can go wrong? So he's like, posted it whatever time. It was 7 right away. I'm like, yep, I got you. So I get ready. I posted it. And like an hour later, Christian's like,
where's the photo?
Where's the photo? And I'm like, what do you mean? It's there. And then he's like, dude, it's just the caption. There's no photo. So after, made a long story short, like we got into a thing, like and then he said something like, I can't even trust you to post a photo. And then
this conclusion.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Me in my my humble spirit said something snarky.
Wow.
Said no, I'm being sarcastic. Said something snarky back to Christian, and we went back and forth, and
and then 10 minutes later we were fine. We just
and then I hit
exactly 10 minutes.
I hit my timer, and I was like, all right, go. And then we went back and forth 10 minutes.
So you can go check our page, and the post is still up there.
It's still up there. We didn't.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, but that's just an example of like something super silly. And I think we were all like also like all really tired. Both of us were super tired or something. That usually is the case. But then again, like after a while, it's like when you have time to just kind of like whoa, like step back and see like what actually you're talking about, and you realize parang walang walang kwenta itong argument.
Yeah.
Then you realize, hey, this is like it's so draining. Like to the viewers who have had arguments with your siblings or kahit sino, parang nakakapagod. It's so tiring and it's just such a waste of time. So as much as possible, we want. Well, it's like anything, right? Prevention is better than cure. You don't want to get to the point where you get into an argument. Pero kapag may argument, try to just squash it right away para tapos na yung get on with your life. Kasi life is short. You don't want to waste your time with that stuff. But we're good now.
I actually like what you said. Even if the 10 minutes thing is a joke, I feel like that's something that people can apply to their lives, because a lot of the times we, when there's a conflict, we're like, okay, let's just, let's do this. Let's take this head on and let's fix it right away. But there's some people who don't respond that way, and who will end up saying snarky things and who will end up being very sarcastic, right? And so I think something that I would not something to be happy about, okay? But something that I think my parents allowed in the latter part of my childhood was like, okay, do you want 10 minutes first? Like, I'll come back in 10 minutes. You can go into your room and then I'll come back to you in 10 minutes. And I feel like it's a lot of the times because the first thing, your first instinct when you're emotional is the worst thing that you could do.
Yeah.
Like a lot of because when you're angry, you're gonna act in anger. When you're sad, you're gonna act in sadness. When you're hurt, you're gonna act in your hurt and your pain. And so I guess letting those emotions subside first and giving yourself time to, as you guys mentioned, see the bigger picture of, wait, what are we actually fighting about? Is this even worth it? And taking a step back will kind of remind you what's important in life. If this argument is really important, or maybe we can just resolve it right away after the 10 minutes. So that's really good. Okay, we have a bunch of questions here. If you guys want to add anything, feel free to do so.
I mean, just my brother can add too, but my brother and I were followers of Jesus, and we believe what the Bible says on how to live your life. So it says, right, be quick to listen and slow to speak. And that's such a powerful kind of imagery and expression, because, we have, this isn't an original observation, by the way, but we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? So it's a kind of a subliminal message from God that, hey, you have 2 ears for a reason. You gotta listen more and speak less. So
wow, that's very good. Actually, I've never heard that, but that's very.
Oh, nice. You can use that.
Yeah, and it's K without a Y agrees. Sending a lechon. Thank you so much for that, lechon. There is Wait, Miss Pat says na where did it go? She said na pwede rin pang marriage. I love that, applicable to marriage too. Well, we wouldn't know unless. No, I'm just kidding.
We're talking about singlehood here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're talking about singlehood. Althea asks, na-experience nyo na ba ma-compare sa isa't isa? Like comparison between you two of other people, maybe, or maybe of yourself. Have you ever compared yourself to your twin or your sibling?
I don't know. I can't really say that I've compared. I'm speaking for myself. I don't usually compare myself with my brother. And I mean, syempre, people will compare us with one another, and even like subliminally, even we'll compare ourselves to one another. But on our mindset is always, if somebody compliments my brother, I treat that as a compliment to myself, because I feel like we're so close. That's our mindset with one another. So if it's like that, it's like comparisons won't really matter, because if someone compares me, oh, your brother is so good at this, and I'm like, oh, cool, that I like that, because I feel like it's a compliment to me. So if that makes sense.
Wait, no, it doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean? It's like a compliment
my brother
to you.
can translate it.
Yeah, let's and then we can compare our answers.
That's so interesting. Wait, yeah, you have to expound.
No, I think what he's saying is like we're so close that we kind of treat each other as one entity. So, for instance, if someone likes, for instance, if my brother has a commercial or something, like, and I'm not in it, I'm still like happy because, hey, he's got it. and we're so close. We feel like we're one person. Like it, I'm happy as well, not because I don't have it, but because he has it. So
yeah, and I guess you could kind of apply that to even to your friends or other loved ones. Be happy for them if someone compliments them or other people. Just treat each other because like we're one in the body of Christ, right? So we gotta.
I think it helped.
Act like we're
I think it helped too that our parents never compared us when we were.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
children.
great.
So like, I mean, we're twins, so it's like they really made sure that there was no favoritism or anything like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And so that was never really cultivated within your heart?
No.
No.
Actually, that's a very good question. It never. I think, and it was always like, if there was ever a comparison, it was never like, oh, I envy. I want to be this beautiful person, right? It's more of a, for instance, if he excelled in school, like in math, like because he's a wizard in math. It was always like, okay, he's so good, he's excelling. Like, ako rin, I have to step up my game. It was always
going to say, if he's excelling, but I don't need to excel in that. Sure.
I have to also. Wow. So it's always kind of like a more motivating thing.
That's true, yeah.
Then
that's true. It depends on your mindset. You just look at things in the glass half full approach instead of glass half empty.
Wow, that's crazy. I think you guys again, that's so healthy. Like every time I see the Perkins Twins, I'm always like, you guys are so healthy. No, because it's basically they have lived out the principle that supporting somebody else doesn't diminish your own value. It's like, people like him, that's great for him, and I'm happy for them, and that's so healthy. But as we go into our game,
of course, but that's the goal, like what you said. So that's
cool. It is the goal for sure. Sana lahat ng magkakapatid ganyan. Grabe naman yung wisdom ng mga to. Super. So speaking of comparison and maybe even competition, we're gonna play a game now.
All right.
It's a perfect segue. So this game is very, very simple. It's a who's most likely to, and sa mga nanonood, we will ask these questions to the Perkins Twins, and we will find out, and we will expose them and possibly cancel them. I'm just kidding. And then we will get to know a lot more about them as we, discuss these questions. So are you guys ready to know more about the Perkins Twins? Here we go. Okay.
I'm ready to find out.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready to find out more about myself.
All right. Or what you think about each other. Okay, so of course here we have send a Carlito hug if you think that this host who's most likely to is Christian, or send a Carlito clap if you think it is Jesse. Okay, the first one is, who is most likely to become a famous actor? Is there even a most likely one too with this one?
Wait, are we supposed to answer, or are we supposed to let
Yes, you're supposed to answer.
Okay. Well, okay. My brother.
I'll answer my brother. Yeah.
Come on, look at his face. He's got the Hollywood look.
No, look at him.
No. I'm.
I don't want to answer myself, so I answer my brother.
No, I think my brother. But we don't. I don't know. I think my brother. He's good at my brother. He's good at memorizing too. He's really good at memorizing. So if you got a script.
He's good at acting. So if anyone directors out there, get him.
We're pitching our own brothers.
Hey guys, their contact details are just kidding. Check them out on Instagram na lang. That's great. Wait. Sorry. Excuse me. So number 2 is, who is most likely to be the most athletic?
Ooh.
Who's the most? A lot of these questions I feel like it's both again. But again, if hard. You think, send a Carlito clap if you think it's Jesse. Send a Carlito hug if you think it's Christian. We have a Carlito hug from Jets, I think. So that means Christian. Why do you think it's Christian? But everybody else is saying both. Because you guys play basketball together?
That's true, yeah. Can we answer both? Why they both?
Siguro. I guess. I don't know what the rules are. Probably.
Teammates kami sa sports, so
both.
both.
So both. Yeah, I remember you guys playing in the Kaibigan movie over and over and over again, the same sequence and the same play. It's like,
Hey,
wow. They know
you
that.
have to
What?
you have to acknowledge. I don't know if you were there, but I hit that game winner on take one. All right, so I just for the people to know. All right.
Okay. Yeah, he's fine, I guess.
I missed every
I'm
other
just
shot.
kidding. But at least you got it on take one. When the focus wasn't good yet and it was just a sample take. Ay, nako. Okay, number 3. Okay, this one I'm very interested to know. But number 3 is who is most likely to be the most emotional?
Oh.
Who is the most... Jesse! So it's a Carlito clap. Why?
Big baby. I don't
Because
know.
I have no emotions.
Oh.
Joke man. Because he's more emotional, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird. I don't know. I think when God made us twins, He's like, all right, emotional trait goes to Jesse. I think that's
All of it?
No, my brother has like 1% of. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, for sure. Who's the more emotional one? It's me.
It's you. How does that work in your relationship dynamic then? Does that ever play a role in the fact that Christian has no emotions and then Jesse has all of them?
Okay, well here, how about this? I'm more
Mm.
emotional when it comes to the things that are probably not that important.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my brother is like, he'll bring out the emotion when it's really like warranted. So if something actually legitimate is happening, he'll bring it out. But me, I'll just like
Oh, so you're iyakin basically.
not really yakking, but like I'll just be emotional for something that's So
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
what?
he's not so emotional. It's just if you had to choose, this is just who's more likely to be emotional, right? So,
Okay, fine. No, you did the whole 1% thing and the whole tray of emotions goes to Jesse.
I'm not saying that's
No.
a good thing. I don't want to be like that, all right? So I'm working on it. I don't want to be so emotional. I'm good. Let's go.
Hey, emotions are not bad. We accept emotions here. We
We
allow
accept-
emotions here. Yes, this
Okay.
is a safe space.
All right.
This is a safe space. Okay, next one is who is most likely to be the most creative? Hey, these are all both to me. But what do you guys think? Who's the most likely to be more creative? Let's ask the viewers.
What?
Who?
Christian, for
I
sure.
I don't know. I think I would say my brother.
My
So-
brother comes up with the craziest ideas that literally, like, if you think about it at first take, it's like there's no way, bro. And then a week later, we're doing it. So, and it actually ends up working. So definitely my brother.
Mm.
But again, I think that's the beauty of having a twin and like
Yeah.
our sense of twinship. Kasi parang when he comes up with the idea, it's like, okay, I have an idea now. Paano to? Like, how do we execute? And then that's where I come in,
That's true,
and then
yeah.
we work together.
Oh,
So-
that's nice. That's so complimentary.
Yeah.
Complementary creativity.
Wow. I like how both of you are like, that's good. Nice. Okay, next one I'm interested. Who is most likely to get married first?
Oh.
Oh, so send a Carlito clap if you think it's Jesse and Carlito hug if you think it's Christian. Who is most likely to get married first? I'm interested. Don't answer yet to the Perkins Twins. Let's see what the audience says. So Ferry says Kuya Jesse. Maya says Kuya Jesse siguro. Rafael sent the Carlito clap, which is Jesse also? Yeah. Why does everybody thinks it's Jesse except for Kay Marie, who thinks it's Christian?
All right.
Hey.
Kuya Christian, please don't marry first. Wait lang daw muna, wait lang.
Bakit?
Okay, and so the correct answer is, what do you guys think?
I don't even know.
Okay. Well,
Same time.
I'll expose ourselves again here because, God willing, I think it would be really cool if my brother and I got married around the same time. Because, like I said, we're so close and we are extremely clingy. So, if one of us were to get married and then he was to get out of there, I'd be like, if Christian got married first and he left, I'd be like, uh-oh, what do I do? But yeah, parang I think, well, the Bible says to get married as soon as you can if you're a dude. So
I'll answer my brother and he'll answer me.
yeah.
That's the safe answer.
You have all. I think in all of our questions, you guys have answered the safe answers.
All right,
But
next
it's
question.
fine.
Answer differently.
Next question. Well, the next question is not that difficult. It's who's most likely to do bungee jump?
Oh, definitely me.
Yeah,
Christian,
my brother.
Christian is no way. He hates those things. I'm
There
speaking
you
on
go.
behalf of
Bungee
him.
jumping.
Carlito clap.
Yeah, like
Carlito
Yes.
clap. Okay, so it is.
me.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Why? Is this a fear of heights, or is this just a fear of things, or is
No,
it your back?
Actually, that's good.
No. He's more likely to do it, and then once he does it, then I'll do it. If that makes sense.
Actually,
What? So he's like a guinea pig to you.
That's right. Yeah.
You're just gonna. I'm not really sure about this. Let's see
I'm
if
not-
Jesse survives.
That's what you
Okay,
think.
he
Well,
survived.
I-
I can do this.
I think the reason why is because my brother and I are both naturally not adventurous people. So we
Mm.
really won't do a bungee jump unless like
We had to.
we really had to. But
Unless you were forced to.
yeah, unless someone
For
said, hey,
kaibigan.
jump on this thing if you want to guest on Plus Network, and then we do it.
Oh,
we
I
do
do
it
it first.
right away. I do it 10
Oh,
times.
Plus Network, narinig niyo yun, ah.
Yup. So
They'll do it for
that's
you
why-
guys.
That's why my brother said if I were to do it, that must be a big deal. Like, okay, must be safe then. And then yeah.
Oh, that's. I don't know if that's a loving thing to do or that's just a brother
It's not
thing
very
to
wise.
do.
I wouldn't say that's wise.
They want to say it's wise for you because if he doesn't make it, then at least you do.
Oh, actually, it is why. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
It's wise for you. There was a question earlier from Jessica Barreto, and I thought it was very interesting. It said, "Sorry, we're done with the game. We'll play another game again later." But the question was, how did you establish your own individual identity separate from your twin?
Ooh.
Because you were in your own clothes, but then you ended up having different styles and different complementary creativities. How was that cultivated in a home where you were just always twins?
I don't know. I think it kind of just like happens. Like, so if I do something or if someone does something first, then finally the other one will do something else. Like, if this makes sense, like when we do editing stuff, I started doing the editing and then my
Mhm.
brother started to do the sound. So it's like,
Mm.
you know, we just
We
find
find the
the open niche that, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, just that's a good question.
What?
No, thank you. It wasn't mine though; it was Jessica's. Carlito clapped down. Yeah, I think that's good because I think what I see from this is that you guys did not box each other in one thing. It was more of like, okay, if the opportunity arises, if there's like a chance for me to do the sound, if there's a chance for me to do the editing, then we'll try it and see what happens. And good for you. You guys are good at both. But
Yeah.
you know, I think, yeah.
I mean, I'll bring in a more philosophical answer to this also. Pero parang I think as we read the Bible, like I said, we take what we believe and how we live our lives from what the Bible says. And when you read the Bible, it's like identity doesn't become such a big issue anymore at the end of the day. It's like if your identity is in Jesus Christ and if you do what he wants you to do and live for him and not worry about, you know, what the standards of this world are, then it's never anymore like, oh shoot, we're twins, like I have to have my own identity. Like
Oh wow.
it never has to be that stressful in a sense. So
Yeah, because if you're doing it for the Lord, then it's like whatever you do, then you just do it to the best of your ability, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. So
yeah, and it wasn't. I mean, I'm saying that, and it wasn't always like that. But like I said, the more we study the Bible and what it says, it's just kind of like a freeing thing that hey, I don't care what my worldly identity is anymore.
Wow. That's really good, actually. I really like that. I think what I realized while you guys were talking is sometimes we get overconsumed in creating an identity for ourselves or for differentiating ourselves or setting ourselves apart, right? Do not conform to this world. Okay, then I'm going to be so different and I'm do everything that I can to be different. But then when you kind of simplify that and go back to the basics of knowing who you are in Christ first, and then everything else will kind of follow. It's not going to be a thing that, like, your identity, your separate unique identity isn't something that you'll have to strive for, but
Yeah.
it will be something that will be just simply given to you by Christ when you accept it.
Yeah, for
That's very good. I love that. I'm going to keep that in mind.
Nice.
Super nice perspective daw, sabi ni Raven. Yeah, so that's so cool. Do you guys have any more questions for the Perkins twins? Again, if you have any questions that can expose them, I'd be so happy to ask them. Thank you for inspiring us, boss, says Fairy. And then Miss Pat sent wow. So I think she liked she liked that principle, no? Yeah, so I was thinking about, the fact that you guys, oh wow, thank you for that full tank, Rafael. When you said that you're kind of clingy to one another and you're kind of inseparable, are there times where you have to, like, I don't know, maybe set boundaries or like emotional, like, okay, wait, give me space right now, or I don't really want to see you right now? Has there been any of those moments?
Honestly, I can say I don't think that's ever happened.
Wow.
Really? You love each other so much.
No, first, for me, sometimes I get really irritated with my brother, but like I said,
Yeah, he gets more irritated with me than I do with him.
as you've noticed, everyone, that's very true. So, like I said, he's a nice dude. So I'm the one that's the problem, obviously.
But that's what irritates me most.
But okay.
Yeah, but looking at pictures of us hugging each other, it's hard for us to say otherwise.
So you just love, that's all I'm saying. It's like, wow, they just really like each other. You have cultivated such a healthy relationship. Sabi ni Mea, but ang cute niyo. Wow, I like their personality. I know they're so easygoing. It's like they have no issues. I'm just kidding.
No. It's not that we don't have issues.
We have a lot of issues, all right? But we just we smile for the camera. No, I'm just kidding.
No, in regards to your question.
Yeah, we just, off camera, mag-aaway na yan, guys. But mo sinabi yun? Why did you say that? On camera. No, I'm just kidding. I'm curious though, because since you spend all the day together, how does your daily routine look like? Like, what time do you guys wake up together, and then do you eat breakfast together? Do you whatever? How does your daily routine look like, especially in quarantine when you're kind of stuck in the same place?
Well, actually, yeah. I'll be honest. At the beginning of the quarantine, we would sleep a little later, but more recently we've been starting to try to sleep earlier and wake up more early. So, yeah, around like
what are the times of that?
We try 6 or 7 actually, to be honest. But
wait, what? To sleep or to wake up?
To wake up.
Okay. I was like, whoa, it's past your bedtime.
Yeah, so to wake up 6 or 7. But usually
lately we the last few weeks, we were like, hey, you know what? We have to stop this bad habit of sleeping late, waking up late. So we're like, you know what? Sleep early, wake up early, and I'm encouraging all of you, sleep early, wake up early. It'll be better for you. And that's what the night is for, people to sleep.
Parang natama ako dun, ah.
Oh, well, Janita's fine. She has a pass. I gave her a pass, so.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. You're so generous. Ali says guilty. Austria that wants to hide now. Sabi ni Cheska, if you're so inseparable now, I wonder how it will be when one of you gets a girlfriend. How will that be? Like, what if your dream of, doing the marriage thing at the same time doesn't happen? How will that be for you guys?
No, it's
not possible.
Terrifying question.
God willing, whenever we get married, then I'm gonna be inseparable with my wife instead of my brother.
Yeah, 100% for sure. Yeah, but I think it was difficult. Like, it was a different thing for my brother to leave the house, and especially for my little brothers, because it changed the entire dynamic of our house family, right? Of our home. And so that is a very interesting question. Like,
We shall see.
there's only gonna be one of you left at home.
Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. But like I said, it's got to happen one of these days. But to be honest, like God willing, I don't see myself being very far from my brother when we do get married. So we'll see. We'll check back. We're gonna record. This is gonna be recorded or something.
Yeah,
And then
put it in a
years
time
from now,
capsule.
We'll see where we're at.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like, so to anybody who's interested, it's kind of like a buy one take one here,
You got it.
or maybe half. Buy one take half. Okay. I think we have one more game to play. This one. Okay, are we ready for the game? Are you guys ready for the game? Kasi kayo naman yung mag-guest sa audience. And then the Perkins Twins are going to introduce whatever the game is, or no, the words, right? So this game is called Guess the Gibberish. And they're going to say a bunch of random words that, how do you even explain this game? They're gonna say a bunch of random words that sound like a real word, and
Yes.
you have to guess the real word. Yes? Do you guys
Yes.
understand? Okay, kinakabahan ako, bakit? Mahina ako dito, pero G. Okay, this is not the Gen Z word game, Rafael. This is a new game we are introducing to the Adult Things show. So are you guys ready to try this out? Yes? Okay. So the first set of words is... Okay, can Christian and Jesse say this?
Lactosant tolerant.
Okay, so lactosant tolerant. Oh, ang bilis! Maya got it correctly already. It's lactose intolerant. Wow, that was really fast. Congratulations,
Amazing.
Maya.
Galing
Ang
naman.
bilis. Are any of you lactose intolerant?
No.
No? Good for you. I think I'm a little bit lactose intolerant, but also that might be because I don't do anything in moderation. You know, I'm always just go big or go home. So it's like if I'm gonna drink a glass of Milo, it's just gonna be like one heap, like heaps and heaps of which.
Mounds.
Yeah, my food choices are not the healthiest, but yours are. I remember that. You guys eat so well.
We try.
Anyway, the next set of words is
Drew ache. I don't even think I know what this is.
Druake. Oh, whoa! Somebody got it already. The correct answer is from Angela. It's Drake. The correct answer is Drake. Drake. Puede. Fairy guessed toothache. Grabe yon. Let's go, Angela. Good job. Good job, guys. You guys are really good at this. I don't think I would have been able to guess this.
I wouldn't have
Okay,
guessed.
the next set of words is
Door her text pool horror.
Dora The Explorer.
Oh, I know it.
Don't text
Good-
her
good
if you
job.
want hard.
Oh, I don't think so.
Door her text pool horror. I don't
Okay,
know.
and the correct answer is by Maya. It is Dora the Explorer.
Not two for
Dora-
me.
Yeah, I think that's two for Maya. Wow, iba talaga pag birthday girl. Savini, Fred, door next door. Nice try. We can try again. Next one. Okay, the next one is
Bullag Friday.
Oh, I know it. It's bull lag fried hay.
yeah, you got it. Yay! Bullag Friday. Yep, okay, and Raven got it so quickly as well. It's Black Friday, which we don't really celebrate. Oh, wait, no, we do. We don't have the sales here as much as we do in the States, no?
That's true. That's true.
We should, though. That would be so crazy.
Oh my,
Like,
that was
Can you imagine Divisoria during like 2 a.m.
Like-
Black Friday? Oh my
We
gosh.
should definitely have a bull lag fried hay here.
Yeah, guys, come on. Let's do a Bullag Fried Hay. I'm never gonna say it the normal way ever again. It's just gonna be Bullag Fried Hay. Okay, Janine, guys, would you go if imagine Quiapo or if Quiapo had a Black Friday, would you succumb yourself to that chaos?
Would you?
I'm thinking about it.
It depends what they've got.
It depends what they've got. I think I'd go for the lols, you know?
The what?
The lols.
The lulls?
Yeah, just like Allah, I don't know how to explain it. Go for the lols, you know, just go because YOLO, you know, like just for the fun of it. Yeah, go for the fun of it.
Yes, the
Sorry,
gibberish.
Tito.
Yes,
I'll
it's
explain.
gibberish with Janina.
Just go for the lols. Am I the only one who uses that? Guys, back me up here. Come on. Come on, Kamunawers.
Okay, you use words like vlog too, so we understand.
We understand.
Oh my, we're not going to start that discussion right now. We're almost gonna end. We're so close. We've gone 53 minutes without starting that argument. We can do 7 minutes more without it. Okay. The next one is
Oh, I know this. Mir Ors Elf Free.
Mir Ors Elf Free.
I know it. I know it.
Okay, and so what is it? Because somebody here got the right answer.
Selfie.
Mirror selfie, correct. Ali got it correct. Mirror selfie. And everybody else got it correct as well. Good job, guys. Ang galing nyo. Ang bilis ng kamay nyo, sabi ni Austria. Yeah, I don't know how you guys type so fast. Like, I don't know. I'm really a bad typer on the phone. Except when I'm mad. When I'm mad, I can type really fast. When I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe him. He did this. Yeah. Anyway. Fire fingers. Okay, the last one is
Eyes Cool Valley
Dick our hien. Wow.
okay. One more. Get those one.
Eyes Cool Valley Dick our hien.
Okay, and the correct answer is ang bilis nila. Kay got it correct with high school valedictorian. Rafael also high school valedictorian. Wow, you guys are really good. High school valedictorian.
Baka high school valedictorian sila.
Kaya pala. I wouldn't know that. I haven't had the pleasure of being that, so maybe that's why I had a hard time. Anyway, so ayan, may nasigaw yarn. Sana true. Ooh, sana. Do we have any high school valedictorians here, or we have any valedictorians here? Thank you, Angelica, for that halo. Let me know if you are a valedictorian. My little brother was a valedictorian. His name is Ryan, so we used to call him Valedictorian.
Oh.
Valedictorian. Get it? Haha.
Nice, very nice.
Big brain. But sometimes to annoy him, we would just call him Valedic Ryan because it wouldn't make sense. And so his nerdy brain could not comprehend that we were saying something so senseless. Okay. Well, I think that is the last one for our game. That is the last set of words for that game. And as we go now to the final question. This is the time for everyone to drop their Miss Communiverse because this is the Miss Universe question to Jesse and Christian Perkins. Are you ready?
Ready.
So this is a very, very simple question, but it is, what is your advice to anybody who's listening on building a good relationship with your sibling?
Ooh, simple
Wala na,
question.
time's up na kayo.
All right, good. Saved by the bell.
No, go.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I feel like, and I hate to even speak about this because I'm not a parent. However, I feel like parents really have a big responsibility to make sure you allow your children to grow up in a close environment. And like, siguro if they're like fighting at an early age, you gotta snap it kagad para when they grow up, they'll know like, hey, you're my sibling, you're my family, gotta get along. Now, since I'm not a parent, I answer in another way. I think in all aspects of your life, you have to stop worrying about what other people are doing, and you have to start just concentrating on what you should do, right? Kasi minsan we tend to look at other people and say, even me, like I look at my brother, I'm like, you know what, he's so annoying. Like he did something that really upset me. And then I forget to look at myself and see like, okay, pero baka the reason why he did that is because ako, I did something first, or like baka dahil I'm having a bad attitude or I'm giving off bad energy or something like that. So I think to be a good sibling, you have to be a good sibling. Don't like expect that your sibling is going to be a perfect person or that he or she is going to do what you want him or her to do. Pero ikaw na lang, you have to be the one to be the good sibling. And I think once your sibling sees that, they'll be like, oh shoot, like I was mean or I did something wrong to my sibling, pero look at him or look at her. She's still nice to me. He's still nice to me. He still makes my breakfast.
Wow.
So, yeah, I think you have to be the good sibling. And like I said, that applies to everything. You have to be the better person. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. If people do bad things to you, it's annoying or whatever, but that's it. You can't control that, so you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I think dapat we're supposed to just do our part. You know, the
Yeah.
Bible says, as much as possible with you, be at peace with all men, especially
Ugh.
your siblings, right? Your loved ones, the people that are close to you. You want to be at peace with them, right? So, in order for that to happen, dapat we do our part.
Yeah.
And like my brother said, he basically said all the good stuff, but yeah, just make sure you always have your outlook is correct as well. So you don't want to just always be like looking at if they make a mistake immediately, you're I guess offended by it or bothered by it. Dapat you are forgiving, understanding. Because if you're forgiving and understanding, then most likely they'll be forgiving and understanding as well, right? So
do unto others, and you would have them do unto you.
yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
syempre, it's not always going to happen, but as long as you're doing your part, then you're doing your part, right? You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And yeah, just focus on the good things, right? There's one of our favorite verses: "Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on those things." So just think about the good things. Think about the good things they do. Think about the good things in life, and of course, think about God. And if you just have that positive mindset, then God willing, you know, your surroundings will catch those positive vibes. So
Yeah, love that. Thank you so much, Christian and Jesse, for those last words. And of course, for all of your very vulnerable and genuine answers. Thank you so much for all of your wisdom. I love that we ended that. I have a love and hate relationship with that verse, no? I think the version that I have memorized is, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. And I feel like that kind of summarizes all of our learnings for tonight, because living at peace with everyone, as far as it depends on you, again, it doesn't matter how your sibling treats you. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how this person treats you, but you can choose to support them anyway without comparing yourself with them. You can choose to look at their good things and not nitpick at at their mistakes and hold those against them for the rest of their lives. But live at peace with everyone. Take time first, and don't act on the highest parts of your emotions, but give yourself time to see the bigger perspective and see what really matters, and if this fight is worth it, because your sibling is always going to be worth it. So thank you again, everybody, for joining us today. Before we leave, of course, I would like to plug Plus Network on Kumu. If you have not followed them yet, you can totally do so right now, because we have shows every Wednesday to Saturday. You can follow them on Kumu, and of course on Instagram as well. You can also follow me, and then we'll have the Perkins Twins plug themselves later. But our new schedule, if you have not noticed, nag-start tayo ng 7 p.m. tonight. That's because on Wednesdays now, we have the Plus Talks para sa Pinoy. Wow, thank you so much for that diamond shower, Rafael. We have Plus Talks sa Pinoy, hosted by MJ Lastimosa. That's 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then followed by, speaking of which, Mr. Rafael Layosa in The Biz at 8 to 9 p.m. On Thursdays, we have Seaworthy, which now has a 2-hour time slot. Fridays, we have Adulthings by Janina Vela, 7 to 8 p.m. And then Pick a Side, hosted by, actually, that is literally going to happen right after this, by Ayana Perlas, Ael Banal, and Chuck Araneta, which will be at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And lastly, tomorrow in the morning, we have All Out, hosted by Carla Piscoso. So if you want to get fit, if you want to sweat and have a good time while doing that, you can totally check that out tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if you can stay, please do, because there's gonna be a fun episode for Pick a Side tonight, where if you don't want to be empowered anymore, but you just want to watch away and debates and fighting, you can totally stay and check out Pick a Side, hosted by my good friend Ayana, and of course Al Banalan and Chuck Araneta. So I will see you. The debate is intense, as Rafael. I super agree. I hope you guys can check that out. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this Friday. Enjoy your summer break. Enjoy your weekend. And I will see you next Friday. Bye.